The essence of what the company does is that we take traditional photovoltaics, we produce renewable electricity, but we also capture a tremendous amount of heat that comes off of the back of those cells. We take both forms of energy. This turns out to be about 5 times what you get from just PV alone. And then we allow our customers basically to offset their utility purchases of electricity and gas.
You'll see is very different than the traditional silicon panels you're used to seeing. You'll see long segments of mirrors arranged in a parabolic trough, focusing all the solar's radiation upon a narrow, thin line of silicon. And what that does is, one, is provide electricity as efficiently as any state-of-the-art solar photovoltaic system out there today, but also take that byproduct of making solar electricity, which is heat, which is often wasted or always wasted, and take that byproduct and deliver it here. So the electricity is running the lights and running the air conditions and running displays. And the hot water is washing the barrels and washing the tanks and helping make the wine we're all about to enjoy.
There are hundreds of companies today around the world that are working to decrease the cost and to drive up the efficiency of standard photovoltaic and new generation photovoltaic technologies. Those are all oriented towards driving down the kilowatt hour cost for delivered renewable electricity. At the same time, there's a tremendous amount of usage for heat around the world. That heat is needed in a variety of environments, obviously at the residential level, but in the industrial and institutional markets that we serve, for people and for process. We take heat that is an enemy in most cases, and we turn it into a friend. We turn it into our friend by allowing it to be monetized and sort of allowing it to be captured and to save money for our customers on both their gas and electric bills. We put together the company for really 2 basic reasons. One is to drive the higher utilization of solar energy assets, return on assets. The second was really to drive adoption of our technology and the adoption of renewable energy further into the markets. The project that we're highlighting is at the Sonoma Wine Company in Graton, California.
Cogenra is a company that came to us and wanted to partner up and try to see if we could make our energy needs more efficient via their system, which basically will take the place of natural gas and heat up our water, which as a winery, we use a lot of hot water.
The Sonoma Wine Company is led by Derek Benham, who had looked at a number of different solar technologies in the past, both from a purchase standpoint, but also as a PPA. None of them worked out for him economically.
Cogenra's unique hybrid technology addresses both of our needs, which is hot water and electricity, while providing a rational return on investment.
The essence of the benefits for an HPPA comes down to the fact that there are savings, really immediate savings with no upfront cost or debt, but also really a hedge into the future against what might happen on volatility or rising utility cost. In early November of 2010, we decided to hold a launch event for the company. We had a number of important dignitaries as well as guests in the industry, environmental leaders. We provided a tour of the wine operations as well as the Cogenra array.
We will not succeed in putting the world on a low carbon path unless we succeed through the development of technology in showing people how they can consume, but consume differently.
You always had to choose between the environment and between the business. And when you came to Cogenra, there was a different proposition. It was no longer about the false choice, do I do what's right for the surroundings, or I do what's right for my business? Here was a solution that enabled him, the winery, to get renewable electricity and heat below its current utility rates, while making a major contribution in greenhouse gas reduction, while focusing on what they do best, which is making wine.
We won't win this battle unless business is our ally in this, unless you've got creative entrepreneurs who are prepared to develop the solutions of the future.
What we're going to do in tandem, we being Sonoma Wine Company with Cogenra Solar, is to continue on our path towards producing wine in an environmentally sustainable manner.
It's also nice that it's a technology that doesn't need $1 billion in DOE loan guarantees to get started. It's amazing how little money has been invested in the company to get to now a working product that can be sold in the marketplace.
I think for Cogenra to come here for this to be the venture that it's become now is a fantastic thing.
So it's pretty simple what we do. We save people money on their gas and their electric. We let them reduce their environmental footprint, and we do all that without any hassles or upfront expense or debt. That's the bottom line with Cogenra.